This week on Country Music Junkies, we have a new singer-songwriter to introduce you to. He's not really new to the business, but he is new to our show. So I'd like to introduce you to Jiggley Jones. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Patrice. Thanks for having me. Hi, everybody.
Now, tell us a little bit about how you got into this new project or this new chapter of your life, because from what I understand, you've been in music for quite some time.
Yeah, no, that's a refreshing question because usually everybody starts with my past first. But, it started about, it's pushing 6 years now. I decided I actually took a hiatus from music for a few years. So this was a fresh project coming off of a rest period that I had where I started a family and this and that and led sort of a normal life, so to speak. And, So, I picked up my acoustic guitar that had been sitting there for a while and started writing songs, and about 6 years later, here I am. It was something that really took me back to my roots from when I was younger. My musical journey up to then had been through a bunch of different types of music, from heavier rock music to more of a dance kind of thing. But this takes me back to where I came from, and that's good old American country type Southern rock kind of thing. And I'm really looking forward to taking this to the next level.
Awesome. Now, are there any current artists or artists from the past that have influenced your songwriting or the sound that you now have today?
Sure. I mean, I always say that every influence that you get during your life, it sways the way you live your life and how you write your music, too. So, the music that I'm doing now was definitely inspired by people like Neil Young, even as far to the left as bands like Led Zeppelin as far as their acoustic kind of music, and then anything in between, the Allman Brothers, things along that line, more of a Southern roots kind of thing. But I like songwriters like James Taylor. I think maybe that might have influenced me somewhat in this stuff.
Well, that is great. Now, your new EP, No Spring Chicken, is out and available, and you can listen to the songs on your website. What about this album is different for you, and what are you proud of from this album?
First of all, I'm very proud of the people I worked with on it. A good friend of mine who has a studio in Los Angeles helped me produce it, and because of the digital age that we're in, I was able to send. We basically recorded it in both places almost at once. Sending files back and forth. Some of the local musicians I've been friends with for years and I hadn't had a chance to work with came in and helped me out with it. As far as the music itself, I'm really proud of the direction that I'm heading. It's me all the way. No outside influence as far as other band members and things because it's more of a solo thing.
Right.
So.
That is very cool. Now, you have 4 songs on the EP. Is there one that really stands out for you?
Well, the first song is basically the first single that's being released. Baby Blue is a song that was inspired by the birth of my son a couple years ago.
Oh, lovely.
It's not specifically about him. It's more a generalization of parenting, from day one. It's more of a lullaby kind of thing. You could picture a parent sitting with their newborn baby and telling them about what life's going to be about, even though the baby doesn't understand. It's just something that a parent has a natural thing, it's like a natural thing for a parent to do. There's actually a Christmas song on the album, which is my favorite, actually, and of course that's seasonal, so it only comes up once a year. But musically, it's my favorite song. But I would say inspirationally, the first song, Baby Blue.
Awesome. Well, and that is a great song, and you've got a very good video to that song as well, available on your website. How would you prefer people to get in touch with you if they wanted to check out your music?
Well, I would say the website is the hub for everything because you can go there and branch out in any direction, including Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter. All that stuff is on jigglyjones.com. So it's easier for me just to say to go to the hub. That way you can branch from there, other than a million different addresses and links and things. You can actually purchase the music on there. You can stream it if you go to the SoundCloud link. It's got all the news news that's happening with me. It's got my shows on there. Pretty much everything you want to know about it. So.
All right, well, that's great. Well, fans, be sure to check out JigglyJones.com for all of the information and how to get in touch with you. Jiggley, thank you so much for your time.
Sure, thank you. I really appreciate it.